Moti.
Source of influencers.
So you had the Fresh Prince format.
Yeah.
Outlined 3 career objectives.
Mm-hmm.
Get a record deal, television show, a movie deal.
Yeah.
Did you accomplish all 3?
Something like that. Something like to an extent, you know, like I wanted to rap. I put out some music that a lot of people like, you know, like I've traveled all over performing my music. So I feel like, you know, I did that to an extent. I got on a TV show, like a successful TV show, like when I got on Wild 'N Out. So I was like, okay, I'm doing good. And then I've had little parts in movies here and there, you know what I'm saying? So right now for me, I'm just trying to take everything I've already done and just go next level with it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm trying making more music again.
But is the movie career or the music career something really you're really serious about it, or is it more like a funny thing and you love to do it?
Yeah, you know, for me it was never like a funny thing, but it was a fun thing, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I had the 2 names at first. Like I had my rap name Traffic, and then I had my Timothy DeLaGhetto name as the comedian because I didn't want people to think I was doing funny music, you know. So I was like, let me take this for the rap name, this for the comedy stuff, so people don't get it mixed up, you know. Because I always loved doing the music. But like for me, you know, when I took a break from the music is when I could really go hard on the comedy, and that's when things started really taking off. So I was like, I still love doing the music and people like the music. So for me, it's like, I like doing it. I like being creative. I like creating music, but it's not like I would call it my priority. I just have fun with it, you know. If people keep on like fucking with it, then I'll keep doing it, you know.
Okay, so can you explain like how much percentage goes to the music, how much percentage of your time goes to movies or the vlogs, like, or the podcast? What,
yeah.
Like, how is it?
I mean, you know
balanced?
what? For me, I haven't put out new music in like 6 years probably, like a real album. You know, that was my last album, was like 6 years ago. So for me, you know, I wasn't, and there was a time where I just wasn't really feeling motivated to make music because, you know, I just wasn't really feeling creative in that way. But now I'm really feeling like making music again. And for me, I think the fact that it wasn't my main thing kind of makes it so that I can be creative, you know, because like a lot of people, if the music is all they do, they feel a lot of pressure to keep making music, you know, and they almost feel like they lost like the love for it. Me, you know, I don't feel pressure to make music because like I'm making money doing other things. So when I make the music, I feel like, you know, I can have fun with it. I can take my time, you know. So it's not priority. Like priority for me is, you know, I'm trying to write this movie. I'm trying to be in movies. Podcast is fun. And, you know, now it's like I'm feeling creative again. I want to make music again, so I'm going to make some music, you know?
What about the vlogs?
The vlogs are just, you know, vlogs are whatever.
But it's just like a continuous thing, right?
Yeah. The vlogs are just something I like to do, you know?
Yeah.
Like, people like watching the vlogs. So every once in a while, I'll take the camera out. I show them a little bit of my personal life. They like that stuff, you know?
Okay.
The thing about YouTube, I feel like one of the main reasons why it really helped me take off is people on YouTube, they feel like they have a connection to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they're watching a celebrity. It's like when I look into the camera and I'm making eye contact with the camera, they feel like, oh my God, he's talking to me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that support me, they've supported me for like over 10 years because they like me as a person. They want me to win. You know what I'm saying? They want to watch my journey, and they almost feel like they're a part of the journey, you know?
So can you take us back? Like, what was the moment when you realized like, oh, this YouTube thing really could work, you know, when you see the views coming in? Where was that moment?
Yeah, I mean, I remember I just, you know, it wasn't like a specific moment. I was making videos, and then a couple of them, all of a sudden, you know, people began to spread it around, and then the more I did it, the more people started watching, and the more people would kind of recognize me on the street. And then the checks started coming in, and they got a little bigger, and I was like, oh my God, this could be something. You know?
Can you talk about that part, like because we're starting this YouTube channel, and obviously we worked like a long time ahead. Like, how many views we should like get? What do you think? Like, we should get like the first year if we constantly be promoting and.
I mean, it's tough, man. You know, I was making videos for years before I really started making money.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, it's hard to say. You never know. Because for me, I started when YouTube was new, you know? So, like, everybody was new. Everything was new. There wasn't even a way to get paid in the beginning.
Yeah.
Now it's like everybody's trying to do it for the purpose of getting big and getting big and getting views and getting money. So it's like there's so many people trying to do it right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's almost harder to break through that next level. You know.
For sure. So, but what do you think? Like, because you know the views now, like what is normal to if you want to get like a normal salary out of it? Like, what kind of views are we talking about? Are we talking about 10K or are we talking about like 500,000?
I mean, usually like, let's say like 1 million views a month. Like, let's say 1 million views is like $1,000, anywhere from 1,000 to like 3,000, depending on how your ads, how much your ads are worth. And like, they say certain months ads are worth more money. It's like, you never really know, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Luckily for me, I have a lot of videos, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, of course, like those videos are still getting views and getting money. But you know, even for me, like the views and the money from YouTube isn't what it used to be, you know? You know,
because you have other ventures, or it's just not.
Yeah. I mean, there was a time when YouTube was like my main source of income. You know, now it's like I feel like YouTube is more like my backup money, my extra money. You know, because I'm doing the TV stuff, because I'm doing other shows, because I'm just doing other things. You know, I mean, YouTube opened up the doors for me to be able to do all the other shows. But right now, it's like my time. I definitely hit my peak on YouTube like years ago. You know?
So, are you still doing the YouTube all by yourself, or do you have like a team of people that are helping you with uploading, editing?
If it's like, it depends on what it is. You know, I upload and edit my vlogs. If I'm shooting like a sketch and I got like a camera crew and I got a sound guy and I got multiple cameras, I have an editor. For the podcast, I have an editor. Yeah, sure. You know, it all
but depends. Your vlogs is like still 100% you.
Yeah, the vlogs is just me.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. That's good. Because it feels like a lot of work. If you also have these other ventures, it's like, do you feel like it's still fun to edit all these vlogs?
The vlogs are still fun for me, because especially since, you know, a lot of people that get stressed out from the vlogs, they put a schedule. And they sometimes they upload every day. Like me, I don't have a schedule for my vlogs, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of put it up when I feel like.
When you feel like it.
Yeah. So it's more fun for me, you know?
Okay. And are you still like tweaking the YouTube, or is it?
Yeah, I'm always tweaking the YouTube, because like YouTube's always changing, you know? Yeah. Like my content on YouTube now is completely different than what it was like even like 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I used to do a lot of sketches. That was my thing that I like to do, a lot of scripted stuff. Now, people don't really go to YouTube for that type of content anymore. That's why I pivoted and I started doing, like, you know, the podcast, and I started doing more content that people like, more long form content, because originally anything longer than 5 minutes I felt like was too long, you know. Now it's like people are uploading like an hour long, like half-hour long videos, you know, long interviews, stuff like that.
But do you think that that's better or worse?
You know, it depends. It depends on the audience, I think. My audience is a little older, and also, like, they say that YouTube is more likely to recommend a longer video because they want people to stay on just watching the screen. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like you really never know.
Yeah, because I feel like people are using YouTube differently. Like for me, if I'm in the train or in the bus or something, I look at the video and I just want to see a video for just a few minutes.
Yeah, just to laugh.
And then, laugh, and then I go on with my day.
Yeah.
And sometimes in the evening, I'll sit down for 1 hour.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's podcasts are popping right now because people like to just put it on, not even look at it, just listen while they're driving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And maybe people get are bored of the screen. I feel like it's something new. Like just listen and do your own thing, maybe.
Follow the Moti on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat.